Hey all, I'm making a video, yet another vertical sleeve video for YouTube land out there. I just I didn't plan on making sleeve videos, but I did want to just do one of my experiences so far. So I am currently 17 days since I've had my surgery. I started, two weeks before you go in for the surgery, you do have to go on a liquid diet. So when I went into my surgery, I had dropped about 14-15 pounds. So I went into surgery at 285 pounds, but just a couple weeks before that, I was hitting the scales at like 299. That's pretty much I've been that weight a couple of times in my life. I never saw the scale hit 300, but basically 300 pounds. I've always been a yo-yo dieter. I'll lose weight, gain it, lose weight. Maybe over the summer I'll drop down to 280 or something and go creep back up to almost 300. It fluctuated a lot. So it's been 2 weeks. How's it been? It's been not bad. Actually, I was really, you know what, let me change this. Okay, that's a little better. So it's been 2 weeks. My recovery has been pretty smooth, to be honest with you. I've heard this stories. A lot of people have just a lot of complications and problems. I really didn't have hardly any, to be honest with you. I did my surgery with no narcotics, no painkillers. I told them I didn't want any. I do remember when I first woke up and was out of surgery. I do remember being in a lot of pain. I'm sure most people know this. It's 5 incisions, 4 small ones, about 3/4 of an inch long across your belly, where your belly button is, 4, and then there's one bigger one, a little bit higher, where they literally pull the rest of your stomach out. The part they cut off, they got to pull it out through that. I wasn't that, it hurt. It of course it hurt at first when you're in the hospital, but for the first day or so I just slept a lot. They gave me some, I think, like Tylenol something, and that finally, because I remember when I first came out of surgery and first woke up, I was literally just moaning and pain. I mean, it hurt bad, like probably like a gunshot wound or something, I don't know, but so they gave me the Tylenol. It was fine. After that, it's been fine. Slept a lot for that one day that you got to stay at the hospital, and I remember the nurses seemed impressed or surprised that when it was time to go home, I was standing up. I had my little backpack in my one hand and my hospital bag in the other, and I was ready to go, and I walked out of there. They were saying most people need a wheelchair to even get down to leave. I didn't need that. I was fine. Painful, yes. The hardest part of those first couple of days, getting in and out of bed. You use your abdominal muscles, and oh god, it hurt. And I was a little worried about, am I gonna like tear a stitch or something, or a stapler, or whatever they do. But no problems. That lasted for about, within like 6-7 days. I only took a week off of work, and I went back to work after 1 week. And honestly, and I stay on like light duty. I haven't been really. Not light duty's like 10 or 15 pounds. I've been doing way more than that, but not too much. There are some jobs that I will skip. They're too heavy, so I do not super physical work, but I work for a window and door company. They're very understanding, so my work is great about all of this. So hopefully you have that. But there are times where we lift sliding glass doors. They're very super tall, 9 foot tall, 4 foot wide, insulated double panel, heavy stuff that really should be a 2-man job. And I used to just do it because I was there. But not now. Now I say no. This is a two-man job. Gotta have two people, which honestly it really is. Should be. I shouldn't be doing some of these jobs myself, but I don't do that. So now I'm 17 days. I'm just over 2 weeks out of surgery. Everything's healed. So for the last probably week, all I had was where the big incision was, like a muscle soreness, not even pain, soreness, like as if I did a really hard crunch workout yesterday or something and I'm still sore. That's what it felt. Or like I got punched in the stomach like 2 days ago, just like a Charlie horse sore. That's it. Now that's gone. I have literally nothing. My scars have healed up nice. I'm finally 17 days and the last bit of glue is finally coming off my last incision that had some. So I literally still have a tiny bit of glue on one of these incisions. That's not it. But so how is it? What do I think? I guess the reason I even decided to make this video is I've watched videos on YouTube. Surprisingly, I didn't do that much research before I had the surgery, but however, I've been thinking about having the surgery for years, a long time, and I know in my family people that have had it, so this is not something I just went into willy-nilly or without much thought or research. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Did I even say my weight? So I was just like a month ago, I was at like 300 pounds, basically 299. I dropped about 14 on the 2-week liquid only diet before surgery. So I went into surgery about 285, and I just got weighed like 3 days ago for my 2-week check-in. 4 days ago, Tuesday. Today is Saturday. And I was at 268. So I basically lost like 30 pounds already with through this, and I expect that to go pretty good, but the one videos I've watched videos of people and just done some research, and there's a one guy on there, and I want to just give credit to him. His videos have probably helped me the most, and that's I pulled it up here so I can see. Matt Hoover. So thank you for making your videos about vertical sleeve gastrectomy. He talks about the mental strength you need. If you just do this and just try to get back to normal, it's not going to work. It's not like everyone says, it's not a magic bullet. It's not just going to solve the problem. You have to change the way you think about food, about eating, and there's research. I'm still like struggling through that. Initially, so what I've kind of cheated a little bit, maybe more than most, and I don't recommend that. But I'm just saying I healed so quick, and before I was supposed to be taking actual bites of food, but chewing it up really good. So I kind of jumped the gun a little, but otherwise I've been sticking pretty much to the book. I've been doing exactly I'm supposed to. I don't want to have to get this redone. I don't want to be one of those people that just stretches it back out and goes back to how I was. That's not the goal, and I think it's important to focus on that. I think a lot of people maybe don't think about that part of it, but that's probably the hardest part of this. So, just a week ago when I was starting to try to eat food, I was getting grumpy. I'm a big guy, I like to eat, but I was getting grumpy. My issues I was having that I've had to work through mentally. I wanted a taste of something. Maybe I'd eat a little bit of like egg salad, really soft, like egg salad, mush it up good. But also want a taste of something salty. So, if you take a bite of like pickle, a small bite. If you don't, I can eat and this is how it's gonna stay, hopefully, if I don't stretch my stomach back out. 3, let's say like tablespoons, about 3 tablespoons, and you're full. You can't eat another bite. You eat one more bite, and you literally are too full, and you could like, and you can't eat and drink at the same time because there's not enough room for both. So I was getting grumpy because let's say you want a taste of something salty, have your bite of pickle or whatever, you eat half of a pickle spear, not even a lot, and that's it. It's all you can fit. Now you want to taste the egg too, and you can't do both. I was getting grumpy. I'm saying like, they made this thing too damn small. Like, but no, that's how it's supposed to be. This is basically just calorie restriction physically, and that's it. This is, you know, a solution. Hopefully it takes away that option for failure for people that have gone up and down. I've had success. I've dieted. I've worked out and exercised and ran twice a day, and I've lost the weight a couple of times. I always gain it back. Now I'm almost 50. I'm 47 years old. I have kids, I have work, I have, you know, I don't have time to run twice a day anymore like I used to back, you know, 15 years ago. So hopefully this is what I need to get me over I need to lose the weight, be around, you know, for my kids and all that, everything everyone always says. That's the reasons I did this, not physical or, you know, try to look better. That's fine. I did it for health reasons. So yeah, that's, you know, I'm still working through it, but like I said, I don't want to be one that has to get it redone in a year or two, or stretch it back out or get back to normal. So I'm gonna trying to change the way I think about food. I don't want to get back to where I can eat as much as I used to, or almost as much. I don't care about that. I want to, you know, I've had to relearn to, if I want a taste of something and something salty, it's a little bite of this and a little bite of that, and that's it, and be satisfied with that. Because you're full, you're not hungry, that's for sure, but mentally satisfied with it. So I'm working through it. It's working. It's doing good. Lost 30 pounds, you know, and I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm gonna ever go back to being overweight. I don't want to. You know, my frame, I tend to carry, I'm 270 right now, and you know, I carried okay. I got, you know, it's still got way too much belly, you know, you got fat around this midsection, and you know, the man boobs, and just, you know, but I also don't want to get like ridiculously skinny. And if you have seen like Matt Hoover's videos, he showed towards the end, 8 months, you know, yeah, he's looking like really skinny, man. Like I think he probably weighs like 180, 170 or something. I don't know. I don't want to do that, and I don't think I'll have a problem with that. Once it comes time to stop dropping the weight, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to get more calories in. This video is getting a little long, but I want to stress if you're thinking about this, or if you're into it, you know, just change the way you think it through, you know, strategically. I don't know, you just figure it out, man. You know, your stomach is 80% of it's gone now. You got 20%, so you got to stay hydrated and get all your vitamins and stuff working with this tiny little stomach. So you got to be smart about it. You got to keep drinking all day constantly. Once you take your vitamins, try not to drink for a little bit after that, so that your stomach has time to soak in the nutrients. You know, you got to think about all this stuff. Try to do it the right way. That's what I'm doing. So we'll see. I'll come back in, you know, I'll come back in a month or two, and I'll update, and hopefully you can physically see a change, and we'll keep it going. So, you know, it's positive. It's good. I'm glad I did it. I don't have any doubts or reserves or regrets. I really don't. This is good. This is good. And this is not, like I said, it's not a quick decision or something I took lightly. I've been thinking about this for a decade, probably. So good luck on your journey, or if you're going to do it or you want to do it, yeah, do it. But also keep in mind, you got to work on stuff mentally. It's not just this physical and boom, your problems are solved. You gotta work through some stuff to avoid just going right back to where you were. That got you in trouble in the first place. Good luck. Have a good one. I'll see you. I'll update again later. Okay? Bye.